The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Let's close out the weekend with what should be a good one on Monday Night Primetime between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Indianapolis Colts. Welcome, everyone, to the start of the NFL postseason. Kate Scott, Brock Hewitt here as these teams begin the journey toward the Super Bowl. And at this stage, Brock, it's a daunting task ahead to make it all the way. They need 3 straight wins against... Two of the 7 contenders for the Lamar Hunt Trophy are set. And we're underway in this AFC Wildcard game. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. He gets at the 25-yard line. So out come the Colts for their first offensive possession. And they're brought out by the 6th overall pick in 2019. One of the highest drafted Blue Devils ever, Daniel Jones.
Kind of a fun moment as a quarterback when you jog on the field in this situation. Hey, you know, weeks 1 through 18, they really don't mean a lick right now. It's a whole new season, a whole new sense of urgency. And he's got to lead the way.
22-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Looking from the gun. Here's Jones. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
And now this defense is on that sack board and sets up a pretty good chance here on 3rd down. It's a little bit like blood in the water with sharks when it comes to taking sacks. You can feel it as a quarterback. Once that defense gets one, they're hungry for another.
He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. A couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Well, this is exactly what the defense wants to do to these quarterbacks. You want to speed them up, and the best way to do it is to hit them and bring them to the ground. Conversely, they've got to figure out offensively how to protect. If you can't protect, you can't execute, you can't do anything offensively.
The coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stops. So here are the Bengals now as they get set for their opening drive. They're led out by the legend over in LSU, the former #1 overall pick in 2020, Joe Burrow.
This is a moment I think people have been imagining for this QB and this offense for quite some time. Long before they clinch their playoff spot, you go over 5,000 yards passing for a season, and all eyes are going to be on you and your offense.
There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. The defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. Offense to the line, 2nd down. And center receiver left. Burrow out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. It's a small gain up to the 38. Kenny Moore there to make the stop.
It's a gain of 3.
Injuries like these haven't stopped them from locking up a playoff spot, Brock. They've been able to fight through them to remain one of the best teams in the entire conference.
I mean, I love that word, fight. It's definitely the key one here. There's been tremendous fight, grit, toughness up and down this roster to keep their level of play despite all these injuries. And they've gotten some tremendous fight out of the players who have stepped into those shoes and taken advantage of the opportunities.
So on 4th down, Bengals calling on Ryan Rico for the punt. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. Shane Steichen getting his Colts offense ready to go for a new series. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening 1st down as they take the field a 2nd time. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the shotgun, it's Jones. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down and just couldn't make the connection. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10, still from the 30. It's a design run. And they'll start some work to do now on 3rd down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
A loss of 1 brings up 3rd down and
11. Long for him here. Going with a screen to Taylor. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down. Rigoberto Sanchez on the punt. on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20. Cincinnati heading back out for its second drive now. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3 and out to begin this game. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Burrow setting up the play action. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Burrow's going to sneak it. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
It's decision time for the offense after that one. If they're stopping you short on a 3rd down sneak, you better be very careful going for it again.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Now the Indianapolis offense heading out. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 29-yard line.
Taylor again. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it. 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That's on target to Pierce. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
A 3-yard pickup.
Operating from the gun, it's Jones. That one finds Josh Downs. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for the Colts.
Taylor now up the middle. Rob's by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
It's downfield. He's got it. It's an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts go up 6-0 here in the 1st.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary if he just made him pay.
Greg Zuerlein for the point after try. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Bengals nothing.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Cincinnati just about set for its next offensive possession. And they're still looking for their first signs of life on offense. Haven't even been able to get a 1st down off this defense just yet. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Burrow. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26.
He was defended.
Burrow from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jarrett loose, incomplete.
It's 3rd down and 10.
On Third down, here's Burrow. Another drop. The last two plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this fourth down. And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. Third time they've called on him as he gets this away. Fair catch calling for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line. And after the play, one of the Colts is still out there injured. We get a brief stoppage here as they check on him. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Jones.
At the 34-yard line.
Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Third and a lone yard coming up.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Taylor trying to run for this first. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I will give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
The Colts ready for the punt. Charlie Jones on the Bengals return. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Keeps away from one. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Here come the Bengals to take over once again. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback, as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
We've set it down from 37.
At the 37-yard line.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. They will continue to do so.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Burrow throwing again on 2nd and 10. Completed over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
That's good for a Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Burrow on the play action. He's got a man left. And they'll get him down right along the line. So no gain is how we'll end the opening quarter. We've reached the end of one in this opening round of the AFC playoffs. 7-0 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line.
That's another Bengals first down.
On the draw, this is Mostert. And they were waiting for him on that draw, weren't they? They get him behind the line. That's going to bring up 2nd down. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And this is going to fall incomplete. Well, they made a call for the end zone there, but nobody picked up on the other end. So now it's 3rd down.
He was covered by
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's into the hands of Mostert. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first. The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for 4th and 3. Trying for it with Burrow. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turned it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And this gets them well away from danger as he is up past their 20. It's 16 yards on that play. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Jones setting up the play action. Escapes the punt. Jones is hit. He fumbles it. But I believe somebody on the Colts got to it first. They're luckily hanging on to the football.
2 yards on the pickup.
Now Jones. Throwing the out route complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
To Michael Pittman. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
3rd down, Jones to throw. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Had that one, but just couldn't see it through. And 4th and 4 coming up. Another punt coming up for Rigoberto Sanchez. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Out comes the offense for the Bengals. They passed on the field goal, didn't get it on 4th down. Interested to see what they do if a similar situation arises on this next possession. The drive begins with a run for Mostert. Continuing to move past the 45. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
It's a gain of 20.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. On 2nd and 10 now, it's Burrow. That's incomplete left side. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
The coverage by Benjamin Morrison.
Throw here, 3rd down. It's caught. Chase has it. He pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Again, it's Burrow. Ball finds his running back, Gus Edwards. And he's brought down at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
That's him on a quick hitter. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
That's another Bengals 1st down.
To the air again, it's Burrow. Go left side, and Gesicki has it. And he's able to take this one down at the 25.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 25.
Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Once a throw at this level, so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys. I'm going to get to this QB. You promise, you deliver? And that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
McPherson's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
On the return, here's Anthony Gould. Things going well so far. And they are just a hop and a skip away from midfield as he goes out of bounds up beyond the 45. The Colts have running back Jonathan Taylor headed out with the rest of the offense. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. They'll start on the ground. Taylor escapes the defender. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
On the draw, this is Taylor. And he's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Here right on the tackle.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
It's 3rd down and 4.
From the shotgun, it's Jones. He's got it, complete to Downs. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Colts.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. It's a good work to help reset those chains.
Gets this one down inside the 30. That's a gain of 5.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Going with the screen to Taylor. He dodged the tackle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
And the Colts, 1st down.
Left side, pulled in by Pittman. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. And we are still waiting for scoring for anybody really to get going as we hit our 2-minute warning. It's the Colts holding the lead here at Lucas Oil. Working from the gun. Here's Jones. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, look at that. And they take this in for the score. The Colts grow their lead just before halftime. Daniel Jones with a touchdown. And this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it to.
Okay, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. Shoots away from one. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. And now here comes the Bengals on offense. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. On first down, here's Burrow. Connects with feint. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. First down, Burrow to throw. Short pass brought in. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Colts side of the field. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Offense to the line fast.
That's good for a Bengals first down.
To throw again, it's Burrow. He's brought down to Mostert. And they bring him down around the 34.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 34-yard line.
Burrow from the gun. That's complete to Gesicki outright. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Burrow out of the shotgun. This is dumped off to Mostert. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals make it a one-score game before halftime. Raheem Mostert, the touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. Yeah. That's well done.
Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals cut the lead down to 4.
Bengals 10.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Here's Gould on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Colts offense getting one final possession here in the half. Not a whole lot of time left for them to put something together here before the break. Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for first down. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. That's going to be caught by his back. Taylor. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a
Looking to throw.
At the 32-yard.
Completed over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. So we have a one-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports halftime. The rest of the league can wait. We'll see how they're faring later. Our focus, it's on these two teams as we skip halftime and get right back to this contest. On the return, here's Jones. He escapes a defender. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Here comes the Cincinnati offense for the first drive of our second half. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half, too, as they chase this lead. Third quarter's going to start with a run by Edwards. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Bengals have a first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Cincinnati.
On the ground, it's Edwards again. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball, make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Sticking with Edwards here. They stuck with him and got the same results. He is stopped at the line once again to quickly bring up third down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
On third down, here's Burrow. Ooh, puts some air under this one, right side. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. Tarvarius Ward picks it off. And the Colts will get possession up towards midfield as they take the interception up beyond the 40. Well, you kind of had a feeling, Brock, that they were going to be passing early and often, coming out of the locker room on the losing side of things, right? And that coverage, man, they knew it too. Right there to make a play on the very first throw.
Yeah, no doubt. I think in any of our minds, they knew a throw was coming defensively, and that's fine. You could know it's coming, but you got to then go out and execute and take it away. Played right into their hands, and now a chance to add to this lead.
On first down, it's Jones to throw. Quick slant taken in by Pittman. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at their 49-yard line.
Second down carry for Taylor. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
That's good for the Colts. First down.
First and 10. He keeps it on the option. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with third down and 6 to go.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
They'll air it out on third. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up. They're out now, ready to punt it. And this is going to be his fourth effort tonight. And he put just a little too much on this one as it hits in the end zone for a touchback. The Cincinnati offense headed out now. And this group feeling a little urgency to make the most of this one, Brock, after they threw that interception the last time out.
Yeah, we know there's no more predictive stat in the NFL than giving the ball away. You know, you walk that fine line as a quarterback. You can't play timid and scared to make a mistake, but you know you can't put the ball again in the other team's hands.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Edwards on the shotgun handoff. And he gets him around 6 there. Brought to the ground by Cameron Bynum.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. Gain 15 there. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Early movement along the right side. The flag comes out.
Ball start, offense.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and well, they got one of them to move that time. Burrow to the air now. It's a screenplay to Edwards. And some good work to get the yardage back. It's a gain of 7 on first down. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
It's second and 8.
Throwing is Burrow.
32-yard line.
Fits it through the middle. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a third-quarter lead. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
The kick
That
is
one
good.
right down the middle.
Makes the score.
And the Bengals push their lead to 3.
Colts 14.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's Gould on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Indianapolis offense ready to take another swing at it. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Straight ahead with Taylor. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Good point, good point. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it
Third down, Jones to throw. That's on target to Pierce. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Play action now with Jones. Finds him on the crossing route. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First down. First and 10 at the 44.
Again, Jones to the air. This is brought in along the sideline. High degree of difficulty for a short gain. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
A gain of 2.
To throw again, it's Jones. Dumps this underneath to Taylor. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Like the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
Now 3rd and 5.
To the air once more. Here's Jones. Finds Pittman, complete. He's stopped at the 31-yard line. 7 yards on that pickup. That is good for an Indianapolis first down.
First and 10 at the 31.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
On the shotgun, it's Jones. To the right and reeled in by Downs. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5.
We draw it up for him. Jones is hit. He fumbles it. Now the Bengals have it. Along the right sideline. There's space. And the return finally over as they take the bundle into enemy territory.
You know, a lot of these defenders, actually almost all of them in the NFL, have some offense in their background. And when they see the ball and an opportunity like that, they can't wait. What an awesome transition from scooping the ball to focusing upfield and finding the running lane. That offense, I think, was honestly lucky he didn't finish it with a touchdown.
The Bengals and Jamar Chase about to take over on offense once again. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Burrow setting up the play action. Ooh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turn. After one play of this drive, he might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
1 quarter to go, Brock, and we'll see who can earn the wild card win. It's the Bengals with it, 1 quarter from continuing their postseason run. A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. He finds Fant. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Extra man in the secondary for the Colts now. 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break, Brock, as they force this 4th down.
An 8-yard pickup brings up 4th down.
Here's a give inside to Edwards. This one loses yardage and loses possession. He's stopped behind the line. They're turning this over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
The Colts ready to take the field. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this 4th quarter, partner. That touchdown just serves it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there. And I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set, and it almost feels now like a must-score drive.
Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. On the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive.
That's good for a Colts. 1st down.
Design quarterback run here. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Left side, pulled in by Pittman. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. First and 10 now from the 46.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
From the gun, Taylor. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Pistol now for Jones. Short pass brought in. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Bengals with an extra DB out there now. Third down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Third and long for him here. Left side into the hands of Warren. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Those are short throws. They are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
And there won't be a return on this one. It's out of bounds, and the ball looks to be at about the 16-yard line. Cincinnati into formation. It's first and 10. Cincinnati just about set for its next offensive possession. They're coming off a fourth down try that didn't work in their favor. Let's see how that might affect the approach they take this time out. Finds Edwards underneath. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stops.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and
Burrow from the gun.
At the 19-yard line.
Right side and in the hands of Allen. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down.
Burrow now on first down. And he gives himself up after a short gain.
I love that. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield. Get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities.
He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact. It gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
Trying to set up that screen, but it falls incomplete. And now they're facing fourth down. The Bengals send out the punting unit. It'll be Ryan Rico doing the honors. And he's calling for a fair catch, which is made at the 33-yard line. The Colts offense set to head out. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
For the Colts, first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Going to the ground again on first. That's some decent running there. Gets him 4. It's going to be second down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
It's caught. Warren. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They're going to turn to Taylor on third down. Ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up fourth down.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? More importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Punt team on the field. And this effort's going to give them an even half dozen tonight. Here come the Bengals to take over once again. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner. So hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10. They'll start the drive with Edwards. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. First and 10 from the 32. Burrow on the play action. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up second down. The tight end going in motion right. On second and 10, Burrow again. That's going to be cut by all. And that tackle stops him after a solid game. Timeout, Indianapolis. That's its second. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game. Colts in the nickel set on third. Back to throw it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Colts take a timeout. That's their last one. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. To throw again, it's Burrow. All the left side. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Receiver in motion, going left. Again, it's Burrow. It is caught left side. And this one does not go far. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Bengals holding on to a field goal lead. Give on third to Mostert. All right, so there's the stop they needed, Brock. You got him behind the line, and their offense should get another chance with the football here. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
On now comes their punter. And he'll try to hit this one well. Baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. So that's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Here comes the Colts offense now for another possession. Here he is to throw. Oh, no, he lost control of another one. And they jump on top of it. Oh, a clutch recovery to clean up the mistake this late in the game.
6 brings up second and 16. At the 14.
He'll look to throw it. He'll step up, and there he goes. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line. Here he is to throw. Making the call himself. And Jones slides down with enough to move those chains. Trying to set this up quick.
And the Colts first down.
And they get that clock just below 40 seconds to play. Less than 40 seconds to work with. Here comes second and 10. Setting up to pass. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down.
And 10 yards to go.
Throwing now. He's going to run for it. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line.
That's good for a Colts.
And that's by Cleese's time. 16 seconds to go. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Back to throw. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
On the throwaway.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Now to throw. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on third down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs. So the Bengals take this one on the road. And you never want to count out those wildcard teams once the postseason begins, right? We've seen a few go on magical runs before, and they've officially begun theirs here, fighting their way to next week's divisional round games. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Bengals emerge as winners as we say so long from Indy.